Titans issue number 4. That's right, folks, we're back. I thought we were further along in this book than issue 4. I guess because we took that big break, but man, this is like your premier superhero team book. It feels like we should be pushing it more, not just having it come out. I don't know. Maybe I'm judging it. The event of, I guess, the fall season, the season leading into the new year, is Beast World, so that's, I guess, is like the Titans' big event, which is probably going to be happening very soon, I'd imagine. I guess. I don't know. It feels like we should be doing more of this book. But I guess like being subtle works way better for the Titans, because if we were doing like a subtle Justice League, we'd be bored. But we like the subtle stuff with the Titans. This book opens up, and Garfield's kind of having a crisis. He's like, is the world really gonna end? I hate everything. I feel like we could do more. So Raven is like, all right, let's go for a fly. Let's figure some stuff out and just clear our heads. See the love that this world has to offer. They see a couple of kids being like mugged. They go in to help, and we're just having a fun time with it, and we're loving it a lot. It's really cool. It looks good. The artwork always looks good in this book, so that's always a bonus to see from all of that. And you just see that Raven sends the criminals straight into like a cell, in like a holding cell in like, I guess, the nearby like sheriff's office or whatever. And they're kind of getting fed up because Raven does this a lot. But it's cool. So they save it. Good time. A Raven and Beast Boy story. Worked really well. We then cut back to Titan's Tower, where they're investigating the big meteor that's like biological and it's freaking weird. And then Raven walks in. She's like, hey, everyone, Gar would like to have a word with everyone, so if we could just like make our way to the living room. And Garfield's like, okay, everyone, listen up. We're not the Justice League. I don't just want to do big galactic threats or whatever. I think we should do more. I think we can do more. I think that's been our generation's goal, pretty much, more than just being like, we're fighting the literal manifestation of God. We saw a rainforest get demolished in Borneo. I feel like we should go there and try to do some stuff. Just help out. Like, you know, reforestation, plant some trees, do the right thing. And Wally's like, oh yeah, that sounds great. I can plant a few million trees, lickety split. And everyone's like, you can't go. You gotta stay here. You die in 24 hours. Quit trying to leave the building at every single moment. We're sick of it. So just stay here. To get him to stay, they call in a secret weapon. And Linda shows up. And it's a good thing this book tells that it takes place before the events of the Flash #1, because in that Linda is very unhappy. It's cool. So she shows up. She's the secret weapon to keep Wally here. And the majority of the team's going to go head back to Borneo, and they're going to start helping the people. As that's currently happening, in Borneo, the people are being like hauled off in work trucks so they can like demolish the village. The Titans aren't going to let that happen. These are the issues of this generation. I'd rather see the Titans do this type of work and this type of story than like the big end of the world bullshit. You get the Justice League for that. I don't need to see the Titans dealing with that. Would I like it sometimes? Maybe. I'm fine seeing it, but this is the kind of stuff that's more interesting for the Titans. And we just see them like save a bunch of people's lives. And they stop like these people, and in comes like a big bulldozer that's like the size of the whole village to knock everything down. Crazy. And it's cool. And they got like guns on them because they're like evil. And we cut back to Titan's Tower because who shows up? It's Garth, and he meets Linda, and she's like, yeah, I don't know, like they're just doing some studies on Wally and everything. So they're alone in the room, and then he like has like the weird spores come out of his mouth, and the weird spores go into Linda, and everything's okay. And that's when Wally and Dick walk in after everything just happened. They didn't see a damn thing. And then Dick's like, it's cool that you're here, Garth, to like make amends for how you like spoke to Gar, but he's not here, and I think you should leave and come back later. He's still not joining the Titans. He's still set on like what Brother Eternity is doing, but he's starting to maybe see like his friends deserve better treatment. That's kind of nice. I do dig that. It's kind of polite, kind of fun. Again, it's manipulation, but it's also like his generation is willing to apologize for the mistakes with still staying true to what they believe. And I appreciate that. It's very fun. Cut to some undisclosed location, and Amanda Waller is talking with Peacemaker, and she's like, look at these Titans. They're just doing, like, political stuff. Shouldn't they be, like, saving the world or whatever? Why are they doing, like, a rainforest helping thing? That's so lame. There's, like multinational land disputes we have to go through with all this stuff, and they just show up, and they're fighting bulldozers. It's bullshit. I hate all this. So Peacemaker's like, should we, like, put a team together, take them down? She's like, no, let them overreach. They'll knock themselves out soon. But bring me the doctor. Who's the doctor? We don't say. But Peacemaker's got to go get the doctor. Uh-oh. What does that mean? I don't really care, if I'm being honest. The Waller and Peacemaker, like, stuff happening currently in the DC universe, it's the stuff that I don't really care about. Like, Waller seems to be having a lot to do in this Beast World event, because she's got, like, her own spin-off, or, like, I guess mini-series involved to it, but whatever. Cut back to the fight in Borneo. And Cyborg's like, okay, I gotta go. They're ready for me. I'm gonna go do something with the other guys. So he booms back over to Titan's Tower, where he's with Dick and Wally and Linda. And they're like, all right, Wally, we gotta keep you under surveillance for 24 hours. We could do it here, but there's a lot of dangerous things here. So we're not gonna do that. Instead, we have a boom tube ready, and we're gonna take you to Mars. So you're gonna hang out on Mars for a bit and just relax there. And no one's gonna come. No one's gonna know you're here. It's the safest place we have for you. So you just stay there, and everything's okay. And it ends with, like, Linda's disgusted face, like, oh, I'm going to inject my husband with, like, some weird tentacle crap. I'm guessing, like, the tentacles lead into Beast World, right? They gotta, because, like, what else are we doing here? That's what this whole book's been setting up. But I'm having fun. You know, I like the idea of them being more like the political heroes. It's that generation. I'm 100% involved in that. Taylor still writes it great. Nicholas Scott's artwork is still really fun. We're doing some cool stuff here. Hopefully it doesn't get bogged down with, like, the building up to the event. I could see that being the case. Nonetheless, let's plant some trees. I'm here for that. I am here for that. So, Titans issue number 4. I'm going to give a 7 out of 10. Now, thank you all for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.